We got this new piece from LMC, and we're trying to feed it down through the column, and it ain't easy, is it?
No.
Let me see how long in there. I'm hung up. Hung up right in there. I'll show you. All right, got all my wires through. Got the protector back in. We had to take all this off. I think we got it back. Now I gotta connect this to all this. Let me tell you, if you go to replace these things, which you may end up having to, I took this off. It just comes with the 3 screws right here. 1, 2, sorry, 3. Then this piece here, there's a, I'm sorry, all of this new piece comes off with the 3 screws. Then there's some bolts up under there, right there. There's another one down in there. Nut comes off, and this black piece here will slide off. Take it off. Of course, take this off. This piece here will then slide off, slide out. There's some pins, and of course, there's a bearing down in there. There's this snap ring. Those have to come out, but take that off because all your wiring feeds in through here and then goes down in the column. You'll cut them if you try to do it, and it was hard. So just take it off. Feed everything through it, obviously. Take it off, and then as you get it pulled down, then you can put that on and put that on. But I got everything back down in here, and I'm just replacing these wires. I pull one out and put the next one in. So right now, here's your little tip. These things, they will break in a heartbeat right down here at the bottom, right down here. So that's what I did with this one. So I'm gonna use this old one here, put it back together. Put some shrink wrap on that. Take these 2 wires and put them together. All right, make sure. All right, you get the idea. Oh, shoot. Kind of hard to do with one hand. Really don't want to burn my truck up. That'd make for a good video though, wouldn't it? All right, I'm gonna see if I can show you how to do these. I got my yellow and black wire with my yellow and black wire. You can see these little tabs right in here. That holds them in. So if you can put your screwdriver in there, hold that tab in, and your wire will come out. If you leave it in there, holding that tab in place, or out of place, then the next wire, your new wire, can go right back in there. I'll let it slip. There it went. That one right there. All right, they all in there. That's all I had. Put this little retainer clip. It keeps them in there tight. Now I'll plug it back up. All right, there it is. Now I can wrap all that, move it up out of the way. Clean up. So here's my problem. This is supposed to be driver's side blinker. And it's both of them. Turn the other side on. Turn on the passenger side blinker. I got nothing. Hey, the reverse lights are still on too. See if you can put it up in park better. Alright, I gotta do some adjusting on that. It keeps going back down into reverse. Off now. Yeah, it's making contact. Front lights work good, front blinkers work good. They do exactly what they're supposed to do in the front, but the rears are crazy. All right, the goal for today, however long it takes me to do, is I'm gonna flip my shackles because the tail sits too low. I did the axle flip, which worked good, but now I gotta pick it back up some. So I'm gonna flip the shackles. Yep, this is the bumper. It's all nasty looking. It's gotta come off, get cleaned up. I'm gonna drop my gas tank because I don't want to catch anything on fire. I'm gonna grind this off and this off. There's two on the other side just like them. I'm gonna flip it, which will raise this up here, which will help me pick up. Alright, got the tank out. Really needed to move those suspension hangers. Tank's out. I had to pull the neck and everything. Now I'm gonna pull the bumper off so I can get to these two grips right there. All right, got the bumper off. I'm gonna work on that.
I'm telling you, I ain't never heard like that.
Looks like it's about 16.5 on the ground to that top. I know you may not be able to tell a whole lot. Still got to put bolts in it. But it got it down. From here to the floor was 19.5. I showed you the 16.5. Much better clearance on my bump stop. And it sets good. Good and level. I'm gonna take a spacer out of the bed, drop that down a little bit. Okay. All right, we're putting the other shackle on. It took forever to get the other one on last night, but we got this one. We're using bolts, obviously. Tanner's putting the washers and the nut on the back side. We're just gonna tighten it down. Got my buddy helping me today. All right, in order to get up in I'll show you where we're putting this thing, but we had to do a little tool manipulation. Sorry, Papa, but I'll owe you a 7/8 inch. But hey, at least it wasn't one of your good ones. I hope that'll work. All right, I can't get my light to come on for some reason, but anyway, here's my bent wrench. And it goes right up in here and curves and catches that nut up in there. And it worked like a charm. All right, so I'm back up off the ground. It's higher than I wanted it. But if I want to go lower, I can put a lowering block in there now, which this is ridiculous. How many steps have I got to take to get the stance where I want it? But I got a much more travel in the rear end. It's a good stiff ride in the back. My bed lines lined up much better. So I don't know. I'm thinking that's going to be good for a while. Front's tucked down decently, plenty of space in the back end, and now I can control my height up and down with a lowering block. So I don't know. Maybe all them steps wasn't worth what I ended up with, but it's definitely a little bit lower than stock. I think it looks good.
We wasted a whole wrench just for that.
I had to get it put together. Now we've got a custom tool meant for that. Anyway, I'm ready to get the thing put back together. Here's what I've decided too, unless it's just ridiculously expensive, and I don't think it will be. My daddy said something the other day and I was surprised. Hey, turn the lights on, show the lights and stuff. All right, just show you the blinkers. There's the left-hand side, got the tail lights running. Now go turn the passenger side on. Hang on, I'll see them in the front. Hold on. Turn the driver's side back on. I think you can see that. All right, turn the other side on. Here we go, that works. No good support. Whole thing sounds pretty good, don't it? All right, thing I was gonna tell you, my daddy said the other day, and I can't believe he said it because just knowing him, but he likes the roll pan with no bumper. So I'm gonna look on the LMC and see what it takes. I gotta buy a bumper anyway because I don't like the old one that's on there. It just looks rough, not finished. So I would need to purchase a new one anyway. So I still gotta paint my tailgate white so that can go white. That'll be my next step. Anyway, coming along.